Hi, everybody. Hi, all you ladies doing? Thank you so much for joining us. We are still celebrating International Women's Day 2024. And this week we are talking about your physical empowerment as well as your relational empowerment. And when I say relational, I'm not talking about your boo. I'm not talking about your husband. I'm talking about your girlfriends, your best friends, your sisters, your sisterhood. That's what we're talking about this week. So today I have two of my most favorite friends and sisters here on this call with me today. I have Dr. Siobhan Lamar, and I have the fabulous Shar Johnson of Love Holistics. And we are here today to talk about friendship because they are my closest friends. They are my inner circle, a circle that has been extremely small for a very long time, and it still is. However, along this journey, I have been expanding that circle. So all of you other friends of mine that are new to my life, don't be jealous. These are my road dogs here. All right. So what we're just going to answer a few questions with each other, have a little fun with it, and then yeah, we'll see you all on the round table on the 29th. So starting out, Siobhan, you want to say hi?
Hi, everyone.
Shar,
Hello.
y'all want to tell them who y'all are? What do you
Go
do?
ahead, Siobhan.
Like what? You introduced it. I'm Siobhan, and we've been friends since seventh grade, which is I won't say how long that is.
Please don't. Please don't.
Well,
Well, what do you do for a living, Siobhan?
I am a nurse practitioner and adjunct faculty as of about almost 2 years now.
Yep, which means she's a professor, y'all. And she's also a creative. She plays the piano. You paint.
Yeah, I love crafting and painting and making props and all kinds of dance mom life.
Yes, she uses both sides of her brain successfully. And super intelligent. Make sure you read her article this week about women's health, global women's health. It is amazing. Shar, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Shar, owner of Shop Love Farms, which was created back in 2020. Now we're going on 4 years. It's all about plant therapy and how plants help with your mental health, physical health, spiritual health. And I guess I'm a creative. I don't know. I'm
Very much
all
so.
about plants.
Y'all, Shar, you're one of the most creative people I know.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. And just so I can say, this is the plant lady. Let them see your shirt. Let them see your
plant goddess.
She also has a plant lady one because she is the plant lady, and
yes,
me a plant lady. So
and for those plant daddies too.
And
have
plant
something
daddies.
for plant daddies
too. That's right. So your husband actually wears the plant daddy shirt out in public?
Everywhere.
Oh, that's
everywhere. He wears that shirt. Sometimes I'm like, babe, we gotta get you a different plant daddy shirt. He loves his shirt.
Oh, I love that. That is so cute. Okay, so first question. Yeah, it is. It really is. But you know what? He's been supporting you since you started doing these products from the very beginning with the tote bag stuff. So I love it. So first question, how do we define sisterhood or friendship? Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Oh, okay. Because it's my video, I go first. All right. So I would say for a long time, it looked like what I saw on TV. I'm being honest. I'm going to tell on myself. So I was so self-isolated for a long time, even from my bestie over here from middle school. And I would watch stuff like, don't judge me, y'all, Sex in the City. And I would cry because I was like, God, I want those types of friends. Right. And so, but then I would always try to create those types of things, those types of environments, bringing people together, and it never panned out. But I had to learn, just like I just wrote about this week, that it starts from inside of you. Right. So Siobhan's known me since I was a hot mess on top of a hot mess. Okay. She was there when I was a pregnant teenager. Right. But Shar, I would not have been able to be an attractive friend to Shar if I had not done the inner work myself. So it does definitely make a difference. And I think that now I understand that it is about support and acceptance and understanding. Like Tyler Perry said, all people want to be seen and heard. Friends want to be seen and heard. Women want to be seen and heard. And a lot of times we feel judged or criticized more so than seen and heard. So I think, to me, friendship and sisterhood is that. It's support, it's acceptance, and it's understanding, and finding a commonality as well. Because if you don't have anything in common, what can you talk about? Or you want to go hang out. One person wants to go, throw axes, and the other person wants to go and read books at the bookstore. I mean, it doesn't work. Or it has to be some type of an understanding that we're going to do what each other likes. So I'm also learning in my coaching group, shout out to cohort 4 CLS program. Gosh, it's about holding each other accountable too, which you all also do for me. When I'm in my deepest depressions, y'all help gird me up. And when I'm flying high and I'm doing things, y'all cheer me on. And I think that's what it's about to me. And that was very long-winded, so go for it.
It wasn't.
Siobhan.
I'll just put me out there like that. Okay. I see the same thing too. And I kind of think sisterhood and friendship are similar, and sometimes they're different. Because a lot of times we use the words differently, and some people think sisterhood is blood, which, sometimes you don't get to, I guess you get to choose your sisters, which is good, different parents and things like that. Friendship, I would say, evolved too, because as younger, you have all these friends or people that you call friends really aren't, because it's just commonality, but it's not really, there's no accountability, no support, things like that. I would say friendship or sisterhood, both, if you put them together, like you said, someone that holds you accountable, someone you can trust, that you can confide in, it's not going to tell all your secrets. They know your good, your bad, and they have I would say, the freedom and authority to call you out on your stuff. So, there's accountability definitely, because you don't, even if your feelings kind of hurt, but it's out of love, things like that. And they have the same best interest, for you, not just, I'm going to say yes and agree with everything you say type of a thing. So to me, that's kind of what that's it. You have the trust, you have the honesty there you could just be, transparent with each other, and then have that support and kind of that longevity there. You can get mad at each other, but you're still gonna be there. You can not talk to for a while. I know we had a few years, life was busy, but we meet back up. It's not like, oh, I don't know who this person is. The core person I knew is still there. We may be in 7th grade to how old we are now, but the core person is still there.
I agree. Look, I told Siobhan I want to share some of our old photos from.
Oh God, yeah, please do.
Sure. I'm thinking, do you have any? Because it wasn't like that with the cell phones like they are now. We didn't have all these selfies.
I have like our prom picture, and I have that picture of us outside in the driveway, which is awful picture.
Oh God. You gotta share them at the end.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Actually, but you know what? That's true about what you said about there being like distance, but you still know that each other is there. Kind of like when with Shar, even when she relocated to Jacksonville, we didn't talk for a little while. And it's just like you just pick right back up. It's no love lost. Okay, Shar, how do you define it?
For me, I never really had friends per se. As a teenage mom, I was very mature, so I was really into my kids. I wasn't a teenage mom that was going out partying and having friends over and going to their houses. So it was, once I had my kids, it was just about them. And honestly, whatever little friends I did have, they kind of like went by the wayside. Of course, now they're like, well, I'm not pregnant, you're pregnant, I don't have a baby, so I don't want to hang around with anybody with the baby. So then my view of friendship became very skewed, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I never really looked into having friends, because to me it just seemed like it was just a lot of problems, just dealing with friends and friendships. And honestly, until we started talking, until we met, initially I was very standoffish.
Yes.
I was like, why does she keep texting me? Like, what does this woman want? Like, just leave me alone, please. And I was going through so much with, just, still dealing with grief for the loss of my son, and whatever associates I had when he passed, I became a recluse.
Mhm.
So I didn't want any friends. I didn't think that I deserved friends. I didn't want to be around people. And that's kind of the phase that I was in when you and I met. I
Mhm.
was in that, okay, I just going to be very standoffish and maybe, just text or anything. But I'm glad that we met. You came into my life and showed me what a friend can be, especially as an adult.
Yeah.
Because as an adult, we're all like we said, we don't have a lot of time. We're all doing different things, and you and I were, we're different religions and different walks of life and different things, but those things don't matter.
Mhm.
It's the accountability, it's the friendship, it's the hey, it's the checking on you. How you doing, girl? What's happening now? And it's like, I don't know. I'll text you a little emoji to let you know I'm okay or not. But yeah, but now as I'm older, I am appreciating friendship more
Yeah.
than I did when I was younger.
Absolutely. I
So I have
agree.
a question.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So that's interesting that Shar said that you were like the one that was kind of initiating and texting and kind of bothering her, which is weird because you're pretty introverted. So like that's funny to
Ah,
me.
You are correct.
uh-oh.
I am, but I've been growing, have I not, Siobhan? I made a
You
commitment to you. I
have.
was going to be doing better now.
You have.
Yeah.
I just like to be honest. I don't remember how we became friends. I just knew. I think the extroverted people around us, and we kind of just clumped together because neither one of us have been like, "Hey, be my friend," or you know.
No, but what we actually met through and
Yeah.
we sat across from each other.
Yeah.
It was a lot of different women there, and we sat like directly across from each other. She had this banging hat on. I was like, "Oh, this girl is kind of fly." I'm like, "But I'm not gonna." And the to meet and meet friends in the Orlando area, and that was the whole purpose of the meetup, was to actually put yourself out there to find a friend. And when she sat across from me, I'm like, "Oh man, she is fly as hell. She's not gonna want to be my friend, so I'm just gonna chill." You guys were planning another meeting, and then you text me, and I was like, "Sure, I'll show up." But if you think she was introverted, I was definitely introverted.
Really.
Little backstory, to be honest with you. Siobhan is absolutely right, because also it's like that fear of rejection, because it's like over the years that pull and tug on people trying to get them to be your friend because you think they're your friend, but then it's like a lopsided situation. You know what I mean? It becomes a lopsided friendship, which is what I had for a lot of years. I was always, hello? I was always chasing behind other people, trying to get them to respond to me. So that's how I felt at first with you, Shar. But it was like, I don't know, it was just like in my heart, like, just don't stop. Just keep going. For some reason, I just knew she was gonna be my friend.
But you didn't know what I was going through, because
Right. I didn't.
it took me a while to kind of like share what I was going through at the
Yeah.
moment, where I kind of was like ghosting, because I think I was ghosting you for a little
Yeah.
bit, because it was
Absolutely.
around January, February when he passed. He passed in February, and I was just like, I can't be there mentally for anyone right now.
Right.
But thank you for keep pushing through.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when we first started hanging out, I was so excited. We went to the beach together, Siobhan. It was just so much fun. And she was like, this girl really brought me to the beach, and she's not getting in the water. Hey, we had great conversations
Yeah, I'm
at
like,
that
why
beach.
are we not getting
Yeah, but it really, I had to learn too. I think God was teaching me to be patient, right? Because again, I learned you don't know what the other person's going through, and I didn't know what you were going through. So my automatic response would have been my insecurity. Something's wrong with me. Why doesn't she want to talk to me? Here we go again, blah, 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 blah. That whole negative self-talk. And I think in that moment, I was learning it doesn't have to be there's something wrong with you because they don't respond to you when you think they should respond. Or, the response you get is not the response that you wanted, or they don't want to go and do anything with you. It's not that. It's more than it. And that's why I say that to me, friendship shifts into like a sisterhood, because it's like, well, how I want to say it. I don't want to say unconditional because that's very, very heavy. But
Mhm.
it's just kind of like you just accept that person for who they are. Like Shar said, we have differences. And I was really like impressed after me and her had been friends for a little while that we could have a friendship as close as we do and still have those differences. Like Siobhan and I have very similar thoughts and the ways that we approach things, even though my friend over there is super intelligent, y'all, and she will talk to you like she's standing in front of a class times. But the first time she wrote a blog post, I'm gonna tell on you. I was like,
No.
Siobhan, you don't walk around talking to people like this. She had citations, y'all. I was like, girl,
Hey,
you
I'm
don't
a professor too. I gotta have citations.
I said,
Did
Siobhan,
you just whip about your bag?
and gave me no doggone citations. But I could call her, I could text her, I could just text her one sentence and say, I need you to pray for me. And I know Siobhan is gonna pray for me. And same with Shar. It's like I know if I tell her this is how I'm feeling. When I was really going through it, like depression wise, man, I would reach out to Shar and she would just say one thing and I would be like, okay, I can make it through this. Because at that time it was really deep. That was before I got on medication, right?
Mhm.
Y'all, that's a whole nother story. Go back and read
Mhm.
blogs or watch my videos. But yeah, it was just when I was going through that journey of trying to figure that out, you just have that kind of support and everything. So thank y'all. I love y'all so much.
Love you too.
Oh, well, we got to point out though that you also have to accept your friends for who they are, because I can be a pusher and a nudger, and everyone knows that about me. And I think that probably annoyed Shar for a little bit there. Actually, I think it annoys Siobhan too sometimes.
Mhm.
No, I need it though.
Laid back, and I'm like,
Come on, you can just a little bit. Come on.
I'm like, you
But I
gotta
know I need
text
that.
me. You gotta text me a reminder and another reminder and another.
We sound a little similar there, sure.
Yes, but that's because I want to see the best for y'all. Literally, that's what it is. And y'all want the best for me. And so y'all hold me accountable. And I do appreciate you very much. Okay, we're definitely going longer than I wanted to. So let's pick one more. I'm gonna do this one. How do we support each other's individuality while growing together? I feel like we just touched on that one though. What advice would we give to someone looking to build lasting friendships?
Oh, that's a good one.
I would say it again, patience, humility.
Mm.
That's a good one. Because you can't expect other people to be like you. All of us have different giftings, different ways of perspectives and experiences to make it like Shara and I were both teen moms, but we don't always see things the same way. We have our different perspectives and experiences. I think that that's really big. Humility and patience for sure. And then being willing to grow together.
I was gonna say be open and honest and be willing to grow. I mean, meet each other where you're at, but kind of push each other to grow some too, and then allow each other to grow and still be friends, be able to, still have that root friendship regardless of growth.
Yeah, I
We're
agree.
not the same when we were in seventh grade. I mean,
No.
core persons, yes, but a lot of things we've changed, perspective, everything. We talk about this all the time. Things we have evolved and different timings and everything. So
Fun fact, Shar.
Yeah,
When we were, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, fun fact, when we were in middle school, because we were both mixed mutts, we said that we were Cocker and Spaniel. I don't even remember who was Cocker and who was
I
Spaniel.
was about to say, who?
Mutt Squad.
knows?
I don't remember.
But it was back when we used to write the notes and fold them.
A nickname.
Give them,
We have so many nicknames though. It's too many.
yeah. Go ahead, Shar. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I was going to say with the advice I would give is the respect. Like you said, like have that respect and also have the respect, like you said, for the person, if they don't respond as fast. Sometimes like we are like, oh, they didn't respond within 2 minutes, they're doing this. Or you just start texting and this, that happened. It's like, wait a minute, don't dump anything on me right now. And it's always good to ask that person, what type of mind frame are you in? You know what I mean? So then that friend could then have a better understanding and can respond better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
and can have a better response, because they may be going through something at the time and you're going through something, and the response may be different. If I'm going through something, my responses may be very vague or come off as I'm being short. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I want to respond. But if I'm in a good mood, and I may have a little more insight for the conversation.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, it's always good to say, hey, what, you know, especially if it's something heavy. Sometimes we have these heavy things that we can't talk to anybody else about. And it may be something we talked about before. And it's like, okay, this is happening again. You know, so it's like, let me ask you first, okay, what type of mind frame are you in? Because I got a lot to dump on you right now, girl. You know, and then it's like, you know what? I can't do it right now. Call me back or text back in like a half hour, or maybe even tomorrow. I'm going through something right now too. So tomorrow may be better. So it's just that mutual respect, and to not get upset if the person can't respond or don't respond the way you want them to.
And you know, I have to admit that that's something I definitely learned being friends with you, Shar, because both of us, we could be up one day and down the next, earlier in our friendship. And I definitely learned, like, okay, how are you? How, like, we ask each other that immediately when we contact each other. And it's like, okay, we're kind of testing the waters to see, okay, can we have a conversation right now or should we wait? And I definitely learned that more so with you, which helped me to be a better friend with Siobhan as well. Instead of just assuming that your friends are sitting around waiting to grab your dump when you ready to dump it on them. You know, how arrogant is that? Like, we don't even realize how arrogant we be walking around treating people. But you got to treat people how you want to be treated, you know? And so I definitely learned that with you, Shavar. You have taught me so much. And then just Siobhan, the fact that she believes in me so much after knowing me way long time ago, before the military, before all of that, like back when I was chasing the first baby daddy around high school. Like she knows it all. My little pregnant self getting off the little short bus from pregnant school. Like that's you know what I mean? And she can look at me and see this amazing woman today and encourage me on a daily basis when I feel like giving up. I'm so grateful for both of y'all.
You've been always been amazing, though, sis.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for saying that.
Even then, and I want to say, sure, kind of, like, I mean, that's a great answer, and like I said, be accepting of that. And I would say compromise too, because like you said, I may not want to talk, and you may want to talk, or vice versa. And it may be okay. I can talk to you a bit later, because it's not like I'm not going to talk to you at all, or things like that. And I know both of y'all are teen moms. I wasn't, but it kind of. I don't know, kind of feel some kind of way that you didn't really have friends, or you felt like they were kind of like, oh, I'm not pregnant, you are, and y'all had to distance each other from that. Because I remember, I mean, I'll be going to Nikki's house, I'm like, I got the baby, we falling asleep together on the chair, while something like.
Oh no, it was like even the some cousins and friends, even their parents was like, oh no, she's the fast one, she's pregnant, she can't come over here, we don't want her to somehow be a bad influence on you.
Oh, yeah.
So then once I started seeing stuff like that, it totally changed my view of friendship.
Yeah. Well, we were very young back then too, so I didn't appreciate Siobhan back then like I should have either. Like, I didn't appreciate friendships. Like, I literally just wrote about this because it was like I was a terrible friend. I can admit that now. Back in the day, she's like, "What? I was a terrible friend. I ran so many people off either because I was too needy, too insecure, expected too much." And I think that's why I had to realize that I had learned that lesson with Shar, because I would take it personally, and then I would get bitter, and it'd be like, you know what, forget them. I don't want to be their friend anyway, but literally on inside of me, I'm feeling like it's really something wrong with me as usual. You know what I mean? Like that whole process that you go through, I had to learn and grow past that. And it really is about just being self-aware. I think the biggest thing to me is always self-awareness, like recognizing, because when you see yourself, it's easier to see others. So that's why I can say, you know what, I'm not always in the mood to handle stuff. So maybe she's not either. So let me check.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay. Well, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for doing this. Y'all, I'm not going to tell y'all how much I had to pull. I'm just going to say I had to pull a little bit to try to get this call done. But I appreciate y'all. Siobhan been at work all day. Shar been at work all day. I really appreciate you. You look beautiful. Shar, do you want to share your information about your business?
Yes. The website is Shop Love Farms, SHOPLUVFARMS, and we have plant merchandise. We'll be starting a blog soon regarding mental health, more mental health, and especially doing a lot with mental health for men, which we know in our community it's a no-no for a man to be sad or depressed. And from what my husband has been through, like, we're really trying to reach out more to men, because it's just a lot of resources out there, and just trying to get people to open up about men's mental health, positive mental health. Men have a very high suicide rate. Also mental health for young adults. A lot of young adults are, ending their lives and thinking there's no hope. And we are really trying to reach out to them and let them know there's resources out there. There's people you can talk to. You never have to end, this way. So the website again is Shop Love Farms. We have the merch there, and information we'll be putting up soon regarding resources for men's mental health.
Yes, and IG as well, because you post some really good stuff on IG.
Yeah, the Instagram is Shop Love Farms as well.
And that's Love, LUV, y'all.
LUV, SHOPLUVFARMS.
Thank you.
It's a long story. It's how it all started, but it's here. It's here.
And I love it. And just so y'all know, she also sends out plants.
Yes.
And
I will. I did a lot this week, and I should have about 100 cuttings that I can send out. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I might have to make some room. I'm supposed to bring something back with me last time I was there.
I know.
Okay. And Siobhan, anything else you'd like to say before we hop off?
I have a question. Shar, do you teach people how to take care of plants? Because I cannot.
I do.
keep them alive.
I have my Plant Parenting Essentials 101 book on my website.
Okay.
And you can always, people message me all the time, send me pictures of their plants. What do I need to do with this? I said I need to start charging by the hour for that, but I'm not going to. But yeah, you can message me if you need anything. Yeah,
Okay,
but
like a beginner's guide, because I heal people, but I kill plants.
Yeah, it's on the website. It's the Plant Parenting Essentials Beginner's Guide. So if you go on Shop Love Farms, just put in book, just search book, and it'll pop up. It's an ebook, and you can get it downloaded right away.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, Siobhan.
But you can also message me if you need help with anything.
Okay, thank you.
She knows her stuff, and it really is therapeutic taking care of plants. It really is. I've literally become a plant lady since I moved to Florida. So I love it. I love it a whole lot. I haven't bugged Shar about it because I haven't had time. But I tried to get her to come over here and repot some plants for me, but she moved on me.
Oh my God,
Because I'm still scared to repot.
Easy.
Not if there's bugs in them.
Well, there shouldn't be any bugs in them.
Well, the one on the back porch might have bugs.
Oh yeah, then you gotta do that outside. Don't bring that in the house then.
Okay, maybe I'll just FaceTime you so you can pep talk me.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Okay,
I've done that before. FaceTime with somebody while they repotted. We went over the steps together.
Oh, cool. Okay, girl. Yes, you need to start charging for that. Not to me, but to others.
Not to you. Not to you, Siobhan, either.
Oh, you got grandfathered in, Siobhan.
Yes, that's good.
All right. Well, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. And thank you all for watching this video. I hope that you were inspired to be more intentional about your friendships and recognizing sisterhoods when they come, because they are rare. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.